takes up room.
I pushed the record button.
Alright. We're apparently recording now.
Let's get the introductions out of the way first, because that seems to take the longest.
Unless someone
I
says
am
something
Ferris.
so offensive, he must
I am
restart.
drinking. You know me. You love me. You hate me. I'm a terrible person.
Who's this fucker?
I just
That's
said
it.
it's me,
Seriously, how did
Ferris.
this guy get in here? Who are you?
I'm Ferris, you fuck. I'm the fucking Ferris.
I think something's getting to his head.
Ferris is specifically fucks.
Yeah.
I'm
Ferris,
Ferris made specifically for fucking.
That was a biblical joke. Or old law joke, I guess.
Yes.
I'm sweet. I'm the shadow government in this room.
I'm a deodorant-loving fuck. Sniff my pets.
As in the use of, or like the consumption of,
or like you would fuck a stick of deodorant. Or
It's more along the lines of I would deep fry it and put it in my mouth.
That's what I thought you were getting at. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone want to follow that up?
I'm Funkmaster Fresh, Bear of the World.
Okay, yours was considerably better than mine.
I do try.
I actually didn't even think of anything for mine. I just saw something on my desk. I was like, "Fuck it, we'll do it this way."
I'm Kilton. I lurk still.
I am Pancake. I am Pancakes, also known as Pansnack, and I like to torture myself by playing very hard games, and also very shitty games for the amusement of others.
You got a lot of those really brutal achievements on La Milana, though.
And I am proud of those.
So, like, I went from something before we started, and that is since I know we bring it up at the towards the end, I'd say again, like, we got very few new questions. So, like, either we get questions or this runs dry, like in 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, we'll just come in, do our introductions, and quit.
Yeah, that'll be it. Show's over, guys.
No questions. Thanks for coming.
Introductions immediately followed by outros.
So the fuck you guys been up to today?
I woke up and I played a little bit of Dead Cells, and that's it.
Only a little bit, just the tip.
I was
pretty
working
much
on an idiot's guide to our code base.
As in, it was written by an idiot, written for an idiot.
For idiots.
Okay.
By idiots, for idiots, from idiots.
I ate an entire pizza for lunch, and I was doing more video editing.
Like, how big was the pizza?
Like,
It
A
was
large
exactly the
pizza?
size of a whole pizza.
I ate one of those like large Red Baron pizzas.
That's a lot to go through in one meal.
I didn't have breakfast. I was hungry during lunch.
That doesn't really change it.
Yeah, breakfast. I'm gonna overcompensate.
But you could.
I watched all of Marvel's The Defenders in one sitting. All of it.
Was it any good?
Well, it's okay. Better than Iron Fist. But pretty much everything.
You just reminded me of something, and I know we've laughed about it, but just to bring this up again, if anyone hasn't seen the 90s Iron Man, watch the first episode in Titanium Man.
God.
Yeah, make sure you sit all the way through it to the end, because the end is amazing.
Titanium.
Is he 15% lighter or something? Or
They throw him into space in the first episode.
After rolling him up in a carpet made of ground.
Oh god, it's Titanium Man!
And he was never seen again in that cartoon.
Well, just begin this with like the question that came out of fucking nowhere from our recording yesterday? What would you guys do for a Klondike bar?
What I do for a Klondike bar? I mean, what I would do is I would walk into a store, and I would walk up to the cashier. I'd pull out a gun and I'd say, "Give me all your Klondike bars."
I was hoping you were gonna take the anti-Joker out.
Nah, not today.
I wouldn't really do anything for a Klondike bar because I'd rather much have like just straight up ice cream.
Anyone else?
I mean,
So
the anti-joke is the classic way to answer this at this point, given how expected it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'd start with what I would do for a Klondike bar would be I would start with acquiring vanilla ice cream, and then also raw chocolate that I could melt down, and then probably some kind of like basin or cast, and then just coat ice cream in chocolate because that's all it is.
How to make everything Klondike Bar Edition.
So sweet, you want to get your dick sucked?
'Cause that's what he'd do for a Klondike bar.
I can assure you that in most cases, if you sucked my dick, the reward wouldn't be a Klondike bar simply because I would not have a Klondike bar with which to provide you as a reward.
Maybe he'd give you one beforehand. Seems
Well,
kind
what
of
my reward be
anti-productive.
then?
You will have sucked my dick.
That's the
Your
reward
dick is
itself.
its own reward.
Fellatio is its own reward.
We gotta get the penises in here somehow. Gotta get them in here somehow.
You don't have to. There are other forms of humor. I mean, and
I know.
they can work their way in naturally, Ferris. You don't have to force it.
Yeah, the thing is though, is we brought this question up before, and then we decided to stick it in here. And my answer to that at the same time was, do you want to get your dick sucked?
Now, no one else asked this clarification point, so I feel that I need to do it because it influences my answer. What kind of Klondike bar are we talking about? Because they come in many, many varieties. And my answer, depending on the variety, could range from drive to the store and buy a pack of Klondike bars to overthrow a fascist regime.
Or just rob a store, like I was going to.
I'd only overthrow a
There's
fascist regime
14
for
flavors
retired
of
players.
Klondike bar. That is
Really?
like 4 times the amount of flavors I thought there would be of Klondike bar.
No, dude, it's crazy.
I mean, a Klondike bar definitely does taste a lot better whenever you overthrow a fascist regime.
That sounds like the plot of like a G.I. Joe episode or something. Just
So we
cookies
got-
and cream bars.
So we got the original Klondike bar. We got Reese's. We got s'mores. We got dark chocolate. Oh god. Oh, that sounds good. Mint chip. Crunch Klondike bars. Cookie dough swirl. Heath. Double chocolate. Oreo. Rocky Road. Caramel pretzel. Neapolitan and brownie fudge swirl. I came in my goddamn pants.
So, does this change your answer?
Yes. I will
There's-
need to suck multiple dicks to get this shit.
He's,
Up
like,
to 16 dicks at one time!
the only thing that's going to change his answer is the number of dicks.
Scales up.
That
My question is
Is the
there
number
a
of
Moose
dicks.
Tracks variety?
What was that thing?
No, not yet.
Is there a Moose Tracks variety?
No Moose Tracks. Rocky Road, yes. Moose Tracks, no.
And in that case, I'm not interested.
Like at the first of the image results in Google, there was a 2-pack that's like cookie dough swirl and crunch, and I misread crunch as ranch.
That
Cranch.
would be a flavor, I guess, technically speaking.
I mean, that would be Klondike Bar's Cool Ranch.
Gravy coated ranch flavored Klondike bar.
Cool Ranch.
Give it to a child and watch him cry.
My boner is gone.
Give it to a child and watch it fuck them up forever.
Ferris would suck 0 dicks for that bar.
You know,
He would
I
have
was
his
just,
dick sucked for that bar.
I was just thinking it
No.
was. You guys were talking about that, but like a gravy-covered mashed potato bar actually does sound like a pretty good snack on the go.
Not if it's frozen.
No, obviously not if it's frozen, but
That's
if it
supposed
could
to work in
work.
like normal consistencies. You have to like defy the laws of nature.
I look forward to future advances in the Large Hadron Collider so that we can have physics-defying mashed potato bars.
Leave anti-mashed potatoes, which gets firmer as it gets warmer. Same
Well-
thing with anti-gravy.
Well, yeah, I mean, have you tried like those store brand mashed potatoes?
Non-Newtonian gravy.
That'll come from Idaho.
It's just like a gravy flavored shell.
Wouldn't non-Newtonian gravy just be gravy with too much flour?
Now I'm imagining like a bottle of gravy magic shell.
Hit it with your spoon. Better than where we went with this joke last time.
Chunks of gravy.
Yeah. We've already got the dicks out. It's fine.
You always have to start off with the dicks, though.
I really want mashed potatoes now.
The cheapest
Well, I know
instant
how you
kind
can get
get.
some.
Mashed potato.
Are you coming right
Suck
back?
Ferris's dick.
If you're ejaculating mashed potatoes,
That is not what I expected.
I mean, it's like if you were going that way, I mean, ejaculating mashed potatoes would be like something you should really talk to your doctor about.
Look out, it's the
No,
sex monster.
I'm from Idaho. All of it is just.
It's because like every evening he goes out, he preps by taking a turkey baster and injecting flaked mashed potato instant shit into his dick.
Oh,
Come out, mashed potato.
oh,
No, we're done with the body horror here. Next question.
I know how to make questions go away.
That is your skill.
sounds like a great way to torture somebody.
I do want to point out that I never got to answer the question.
Too bad.
go ahead.
Next question.
No, come on. Let's let Sui answer the question.
So you're not the one in charge here, Ferris.
So curveball. Figure shit.
I kind of like Koki's answer. Yeah, I gotta like agree with the range there. But like I have nothing to add. Like I really do like Klondike bars of any kind, but I don't have anything funny. See, I will end
It's over.
it.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
We still
Suck 16 dicks.
we still don't have that Lipton sponsorship.
I don't
We
think we're
still
gonna
don't
get
have that Lipton sponsorship. Or do we? Buy Lipton soup shit today.
That's not like the iced tea is what started the joke.
Lipton style shit soup in a packet.
It was
Eat a
about
cup.
it was about like wow, this 24-hour like run through Borderlands is getting hard. I could really go for a nice refreshing Lipton iced tea right now.
What about Brisk iced tea? Let's get that Brisk sponsorship. Bring Brisk back.
I loved it.
Get Brisk and Lipton at the same time.
I don't know
Two
where
different
I
people
work.
are sponsored by
Aren't
different
they
things.
owned by this like Pepsi together though?
No, it's,
Yeah. Lipton's
no. It gets better than that. Like Brisk is straight up Lipton.
Yeah, I thought so.
Make them fight.
I mean,
You remember the old Brisk commercials, Ferris?
Yeah.
No,
Make
no,
them
I
kiss.
don't remember them.
Drink Brisk, baby.
That's Brisk, baby.
yeah, I remember that.
I found a
Speaking
nightmare
of,
fuel version of the can.
Speaking of brisk, I can get unlimited brisk
Oh,
where I work.
that is a weird
Nice.
one.
I didn't even know it was still a thing.
Do you just like go underneath the soda fountain, pour it straight into your mouth?
I was just saying, like when we were at Taco Bell, like there was the Brisk there on that dispenser.
Is that?
I'm. Anyways,
No.
Nobody
guilty here. We
cares
don't need
about Brisk at Taco Bell. The only drink people care about at Taco Bell is Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
I don't. I don't
But-
give a shit about it.
I could go
Because,
into any
Sway,
fast food
you are a
establishment
horrible
or
person.
gas station and just ask for sweet tea, and I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, you're below that that certain latitude. It's just it's gonna be.
What are you
Latitude.
talking about? I can go
It's-
to Maverick and buy brick.
Man, you got so removed from that conversation.
I did.
I fucking hate all of you.
You're just now figuring this out?
No, I seriously, I just hate all of you right now. Like I was trying to chime in here, and everybody just shut me out. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here for the rest of the conversation, and I'm just gonna wait for this all to pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
Get 3
gonna,
more questions.
I'm gonna keep throwing this at Ferris though because he doesn't seem to ever hear when everyone else is saying anything. I know we did trample on YouTube, but it's always Ferris involved.
It is. But anyways, we do have Brisk down at work, and yes, Ferris, I could theoretically stick my head under the fountain and pour it straight into my fucking mouth. However, that would be a major health code violation, and I would probably get my ass kicked.
He's not some fucking savage.
But on top of that, though, not only do we have the Brisk that comes to us, from our wonderful Pepsi machine, but we also have our own brand, iced teas, unsweetened black teas, and various other teas down there. So we're sitting here wondering, why would we ever want Brisk? We have the quality tea right here.
Is it a health
You could
code?
just like,
Was it a violation to cup your hands underneath the drink machine and then dispense it into your hands?
That's a good question. Probably.
now I was gonna say you could walk through the typical hallway in an office building, and you're like, okay, here's the emergency switch behind glass. You break the glass, and then you summon an emergency, I guess. And then this is the emergency water hose. You break the glass, and boom, you got a water hose. This is the emergency door breaking axe. You break the glass, boom, emergency door breaking axe. Then you walk into the break room. This is the emergency food supply. You break the glass, boom, 50,000 bags of potato chips.
Oh wait, that was just the vending machine.
This pattern doesn't hold up at all. This is the emergency exit, and it's just a window. Break the glass, leave.
Defenestration!
Not everyone works on the second floor, Ferris.
Nah, defenestration is going through a window. It doesn't matter.
A higher floor window. You can't do it from the first floor window.
Okay.
And you have to be thrown out, not jump out.
Also, here's the
I mean,
question.
That would
Does
just be
the
called
first
leaving.
floor count
Yeah.
if there's a basement?
What's that?
Does the first floor count if there's a basement?
That would be the ground floor. It would be, yeah.
But
Also-
it is a higher floor.
Think of
Most
it as going into negative numbers, Ferris. You have to be at a positive, above 1.
What about
Also-
defenestration from the basement?
Shut up, Ferris.
Also, in the parking lot, there are a lot of emergency vehicles you can use. They all usually have 4 panes of glass you can break to gain entry. Pick the one most convenient.
Emergency vehicle.
It was like when my dad worked at an auto glass place. They had the trucks that carried glass panes. So it's just get shoved through that.
It doesn't stop.
What's the next question here? I think this is going to be very one-sided.
That's got to be another Ferris question, isn't it?
No,
Is
this
it dolls again?
no, this is one that was sent to me.
Oh,
Marina or Pearl?
Marina.
Marina.
Pearl can go eat a dick.
Is there anyone we need to kick out of the call for backing Pearl?
I mean, I don't really care all that much for Splatoon, so...
I don't care either, but I know that it's Marina.
Look at Pearl! Is that proof of a god?
I've never played a Splatoon game either, but
I would have to say I would be waiting until I hear how they're written, or read how they're written.
I'm pretty sure Pearl is written.
even after I've seen their dialogue, Cal, it didn't change it.
So can you just play this video in the audio just in regards to Pearl?
No.
No.
I guess a copyright
It's
strike.
It's the Aqua Teen thing where you look at him and tell me there's a god. You guys can look it up yourself.
Or you could just read out the address one character at a time, and then they can
No,
type it in
no,
and go to it.
don't.
Oh, thank you, Sweet, for stopping me because I was about to do it.
The fact that I had to stop you.
Is completely unsurprising.
Okay, you just go to the HTTPs.
Shut up, Cookie.
I was just gonna say the fucking YouTube part of it at the end. You know, the one which is actually the important distinguishing factor.
You want to watch Wakabakalabajug 70A. Just type that into your browser bar and hit enter.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't know, like, what, like, very, like, if was anyone, like, surprised the preference between the two would be so one-sided?
Probably people who are really like into racial superiority tirades.
Only people
Wow.
who like Pearl are terrible millennials.
Terrible millennials. As in, they're terrible at being millennials?
I didn't want to just say millennials because that would lump Ferris in.
I mean, technically, I mean, I would be, and so would Marcus, and so would Kel.
Yes.
Everyone but old bear
You're
Cody.
not-
Pancakes.
What?
You're not free of it. You've been lumped in with us just because.
I mean, I mean, like all of us except for Ferris would be like the gradient area.
Oh, wait. My honorary millennial.
If I could
Kogi.
give that award, I would.
Koki is millennial by association.
Oh, it works.
Your plaque will be in the mail.
It's like the YouTube silver things, but it's just like
The play
it's an
buttons
avocado.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an avocado.
on
You get
toast.
Play avocado.
On
Yeah.
toast. It's on toast.
No, you have to provide the toast yourself.
I was thinking it was going to be some kind of plaque that was just thrown together with a budget of $5.
I kind of want to like take some mashed avocado,
Yeah,
add
a
a bunch of
single
flour to
avocado.
it, and bake it as bread so it can be avocado toast for real.
Like literal. Very literal.
Can you
I'm gonna
make
have-
toast out of banana bread?
I don't see
I
one.
mean, I think so.
Yeah?
Not.
It's not really bread. It's more of a cake. Ferris, you infected him.
I'm the guy who
No,
works.
go.
I'm the guy who works at a bakery, so
Marcus, test this
Here-
for us. We need you to toast
here
banana
you go.
bread.
And you
Okay.
didn't immediately say that banana bread's not really bread. I'm disappointed.
I didn't. I thought it was bread all along.
It's cake.
Whatever.
It'll be bread to me.
It's like you pour it from batter. That makes it a cake. That's not how bread works.
It'll always be bread in my heart.
Well, I mean, there's drop biscuits.
Those aren't bread, they're biscuits.
Biscuits? I would argue that biscuits are a form of bread. Like, that's a subset.
Yeah,
They're pastry. They're bland pastry.
not unless you pour gravy over them. Jeez.
Bread is made from dough and has gluten. You can never have gluten-free bread, you stupid vegan asshats.
You can have a gluten-free pizza though. Somehow.
Yeah, it's made with a cauliflower crust and tastes like shit.
I
Ah,
was just linked doll porn, and today's a good day.
Where the hell did that come from?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Well, I was just linked doll porn, so today's a good day.
It came from the internet, like most things.
What came from the internet?
It sounds like an old 60s horror movie. It came
Yep.
from the internet.
I came because of the internet.
He came.
Came all over.
Guys, I have a cat.
Okay. Does
So
he have
you
a
know-
What
question
kind
for
of
us?
cat is it?
He's an asshole.
Ah,
What else is new?
the best kind of cat.
So, I mean, it's kind of redundant in calling him a cat.
I forgot what the question was.
Marina or Pearl, and we went over that.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know if we had moved on to another question.
So this is for the most part a no Pearl zone.
Yeah. If you like Pearl, get the fuck out.
Most of the civilized planet.
I think we're gonna have to give this one to Godo because we had the joke going, and I want to keep it a running gag. I'm gonna force this joke to hell and back.
Oh boy.
If anyone would know about a show called Truck Fuckers, I would be the first one to tell you guys. But regardless, thoughts on shows like Mountain Monsters and stuff like that.
Garbage. Utter garbage.
I don't know what Mountain Monsters is about, and it's either
Cryptids.
about like rednecks.
Cryptids
Oh.
and rednecks.
Okay, I was gonna say
Cryptids.
it was either about that or it was about like an Animal Planet thing. Because I mean, there's river monsters. That's a
Generally,
show.
any domestic show that Godo likes, I avoid on principle.
Just on principle, not just like.
Yeah, no, on principle.
Is it narrated by Mike Rowe though?
No, it's narrated by what's the fuck his name? Larry the Cable Guy.
Okay, we're done here. Goodbye.
Or we could drag Jeff Foxworthy out of the grave.
Wait, is he actually dead? I hope he's
Nah.
dead. Oh.
He's just in a grave.
I went to go look up the show, and I just like looking at.
Let me read it. Mamos is a documentary television series that seems a little charitable.
It's a televised documentary program.
On Destination America, it premiered on June 22nd, 2013, and began its 5th season on April 8th, 2017. The series follows the Appalachian investigators of mysterious sightings, AIMS team, a band of 6 native West Virginian hunters and trappers, as they research and find
it's your
evidence
people.
of unidentified creatures in the Appalachian Mountains. The AIMS team are a self-styled cryptozoology research team founded by West Virginians John Trapper Tice, Jeff Headley, and William McKillen. Their goal is to prove the existence of mysterious creatures such as Bigfoot, werewolf, hellhound, lizardman, and Mothman.
What?
If they did that exact series premise, but with like we're trying to find new species of like lizard, that would be pretty cool to me. That would be like I could watch that.
I mean that's just like legitimate zoology.
Yeah.
Hold on again. I like the guy on the right because he looks like he's not sure where he is.
We're gonna have to put this image in the video, aren't we?
No.
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 Can I get a Destination America program where I try to crossbreed a jackalope?
But I will respond to the question this way. I watch Oscar Youngle.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know any of this.
YouTube.
Oscar has done a lot of debunking and taking apart the shit tools that ghost hunters use.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
And loves bananas.
Yeah, now I remember who he is.
Bananas.
If anyone out there wants to check him out, he's youtube.com/user/oceangel. Just type that into your address bar and hit enter.
Log on to the internet with your 56K modem. I'm so glad we're past that now.
Maybe you are.
I'd rather not go back to dial-up.
Okay, here's an impromptu question for everybody. HughesNet or dial-up?
Don't remind me. Oh god, you're giving me flashbacks.
I'd rather try to like harness the power of wireless internet from the fucking ether. Just bang some rocks together. Maybe we'll get some internet.
If I like run the microwave, the door open, it might make enough random data to approximate the internet better than either of those services.
I would just like have a hell portal out in the backyard, and I just channel like the internet from hell. That's like the start of like a really bad Doom plot.
They probably
It is
get
the same
really good
frequency.
up speeds.
Download speeds, though, that's absolute shit.
I feel like that would be the only direction that they could use, like just up speed.
Everything's up.
Everything's upload. They are the Cedars.
Cuckoo, could you?
I, I, I'm trying to wrap my head around why this shit is like why people would still be following these kinds of things. Now, if you were to pose it as fiction, that's one thing. But when you premiere the show and call it a documentary and everything, you throw that out the window. And worse than that, you have people who believe they're out there.
Why?
Well, I mean, Bigfoot's just a like rogue gorilla. Lizard Man is just old Jimmy.
I mean,
Mothman-
Lizard Man is just a SoulCal character.
yeah. I mean, I was just thinking like Bigfoot was a guy who is on his way to a fur-con and just got lost.
We see them every year in Pennsylvania.
You know, you know the whole the Koki would probably like be able to jump in on this, the trans-dimensional Sasquatch stuff.
Wait, what?
Not like the explanation for why you can't ever find him because he passes into other dimensions.
There's the other
Sasquatch has warp
dimensions.
spawn.
The difference is that the other dimensions, he only phases into urban areas where everybody knows him. It's like, oh, hey, John, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing all right. Those guys over in the other universe are hunting me down again, though. They got pitchforks. Oh, well, here's an energy drink. Good luck out there.
Like when you started that, the first thing that popped in my head is he's John Sasquatch.
Attorney at law.
That is his day job. He's John Sasquatch Esquire.
Magazine.
What would we put into a pilot for truck fuckers?
Truck fucking.
You just have like
You got to make sure everybody's wearing that one hat I designed, which is just a stereotypical trucker's hat with truck fuckers and Arial font on it.
Okay. Oh, this goes back. This goes back to I did have an answer for the Klondike thing earlier. This just reminded me. Okay. So here's what I would do. With these shitty country concerts going on from the park that I keep hearing in the back, I would go down to those, and right in front of all of these rednecks, I would perform and try to make a hit of I fucked my truck, which is also my sister, and then I would take the ticket sales and buy a Klondike bucket.
I would also like to point out that at the same time the Truck Fuckers airs, another network is showing To Catch a Truck Fucker.
Yeah.
so.
You can't take a seat at a gas station though. There aren't any seats.
They're made by the same production company, and most of the time they're catching the truck fucker on the other network.
It's just entrapment.
They deserve it.
So, do you think? Whatever truck fuckers is going on. How many of those truckers do you think are gonna have truck nuts on their truck?
All of them.
I would imagine some, but not all.
All of them.
Yeah,
How
you might be right.
painful and common it is to see trucks with like Confederate flags and truck nuts and lift kits all together on the same
Now
time.
they're gonna say trucks with some dude flunking them.
They probably do when they get back home.
I'll say that's also uncomfortable to watch.
Probably makes for decent blackmail. And
Probably.
They probably bring their boss over to fuck the truck too.
It's a company policy.
Team building exercise.
Okay, boys, we're gonna fuck some trucks. But I
Time
don't
to
wanna
construct
fuck
a
trucks.
team.
Oh, you're fired.
And I'm sitting here thinking they try to do a trust fall with the truck. They're all just standing by the truck. It's up on its tailgate.
And you might
It's like,
say that
fall over. We'll catch you.
Falls over, bangs his head off of the new shiny chrome steps he put on the side. It's like Cletus got himself a concussion.
You just gotta remember though, guys. Like they're allowed to fire you for not fucking trucks because obviously truck fuckers is gonna be filmed in a work to right state.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Right to work state, not right
Work
to
to
right.
right. We call that indentured servitude.
Hello, Tom Nook.
What's the difference?
So, another thing I was thinking of, going off the truck nuts thing, I'm sort of curious how many of those truckers would probably also be inclined to strap a horsecock dildo to the underside.
What the fuck?
I feel like you're just building up this overall, like...
Weird truck fetishism.
Yeah, like, that you're only going with these specific examples because you're like, wouldn't it be funny if...
Yeah, guys,
Marcus,
shiftily looks left
Marcus.
and right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny, yeah?
Well, Marcus, you're forgetting one very important part here regarding that. These
What's
are
going
truck fuckers, not truck fuckies.
Yeah, that would be the short-lived spin-off Truck Fuckies. They just strap you down to the road with your ass pointing up in the air and ram a truck into it.
Yeah, you are the crash test dummy, except you're on the road.
Time to smash that ass.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually did it.
It's
Oh god.
Slow motion.
Just break out the high-speed camera, guys. It'll be all good. Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm trying to decide between which of these to do next. I might as well finish off all the ones that were sent to me then.
Okay.
Which one of you has the power to destroy the sun? In all caps. I think someone saw my Steam name.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
The answer is none of us.
I would say yeah. The question was never answered in my Steam ID.
I never tried.
Honestly, I know I could destroy the sun if
Well, okay, guys.
Barry, shut up. Barry, shut up. What was that, Pancakes?
I could destroy the sun if I had the means to.
If you had the means
That's
to.
redundant. I could destroy the sun if I could destroy the sun. Well, yes, you could.
I know Santa Claus could.
Now, anyways,
There's a
I just wanna
reference.
point out,
That's what the name was.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. It's very simple. I'm going to prove that we can destroy the sun this Monday.
It's a
I'm
very
going to
specific time.
temporarily destroy the sun, and then I'm going to return it to you all.
Oh god, I was thinking like how awesome it would be if you had like a 3 or 4 year old kid and you didn't tell them a thing about the eclipse until like the day, and then you had the time. No, it's like you had a silent alarm set, your phone buzzes in your pocket, and said, "Child, I am going to destroy the sun." Promise to be good forever, and I'll bring it back. Okay, baby, bring back the sun. And it comes back.
You know,
Yes.
What if you ended up with a kid who's like, whoa?
Your daddy is the best daddy.
You know, Koki, that's not what I was expecting you to. I was expecting you to go with that joke, which was weird because it was still on the. I was thinking more along the lines of child sacrifice to the sun god.
When the sun goes dark, he demands a sacrifice.
He demands all the
sorry.
sacrifices.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. You're going to have to kill Johnny. Here's a
Quick,
knife.
bring me your favorite toy. Smash it with a hammer. It worked. The sun is back.
Oh.
It's terrible, but we're terrible people.
But y'all send us questions for.
Alternatively, yell at your kid. Oh God, God's mad at you. You gotta eat your broccoli now.
Don't worry, guys. I can save the universe by eating broccoli.
It's like the sun goes dark, and then you just put your hands over your mouth and you say, "Johnny, you must get good grades in school, or your dad will kill you, and I will eat your soul."
Ow.
Sorry,
You did kind of. You
peeked there a few times.
my bad.
That hurt.
I need a new mic. If I put my, I think I've already told this story, but if I put my mic levels any lower, it will not pick up my mic.
Yeah. I should probably change its Steam name. It's been that for a while.
Yeah, you've been like that for several months now.
Change it to Sui failed to destroy the sun.
So we cannot destroy the sun.
Sui can walk on land. Sui is man.
I have legs.
Man or Astro Man?
Bad Bear Pig.
Oh,
Well, do we have any more questions, or?
I mean, there are.
Oh boy.
Do any more questions?
Well, here's one that I know Koki can rant on.
Oh boy.
I can rant on anything.
Orange juice, apple juice, or grape juice?
Grape.
Ooh.
Crap. Fuck apple juice.
I love apple juice.
I do like orange juice,
I would
but
take
like
apple out of the three.
the thing is, like the orange juice I like also kind of melts my mouth because it's the real high acidic versions. If you drink too much of it.
Yeah, I love orange juice. It goes great with vodka.
Personally, I'm more of a grape juice kind of guy.
Grape juice is my best. I actually have a story about grape juice that I could tell on this podcast.
Oh
It's
boy.
really short. Yeah, when I was a little dumb kid, one night I drank like an entire gallon of grape juice. My mom kept giving it to me every time I asked, and I vomited it. And I couldn't drink grape juice for a couple years after that.
I have a very similar story, and I've told you guys this story before, but now it gets recorded.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was little, I think I was like 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
My
9.
my mom would like pretty frequently get apple juice, and I would pretty frequently kill the entire bottle. But one day I remember like she had a habit of putting shit into other containers,
Ooh.
and it was really fucking weird. And like one day I remember seeing she had this glass pitcher, seal like with the seal and everything on it, sitting with all of the cans and everything, and I thought like, okay, so she probably put the apple juice in here. Like, so I go to grab some of it, drink it, and it wasn't apple juice, and I remember fucking crying there on the kitchen floor.
No.
It was vegetable oil.
Yeah, I remember the story now.
You took a nice big chug of it?
I did.
Was that? Wow.
Well, at least it made your insides not stick for a while.
Time for new levels of regularity.
Jesus Christ.
I've never heard this story before, Francis. That is great.
I don't think she ever knew what happened.
Well, one thing that you could have done is if your parents did find out, they could have turned you upside down and just poured your mouth out into a pan and made some chicken patties. Yeah.
I should also like add on to this, like somebody making some comments like you couldn't tell that was like oil. First off, I don't have a sense of smell. Like I've never had a sense of smell. I wouldn't have been able to tell. Should I have noticed it was thick? Probably.
Just thought it was the good
Wow,
stuff.
this is really viscous.
Viscous?
Viscous?
Visquicious.
This is really vicious.
Wicked vicious.
Do you have a preference on those three, Cal?
Sorry. What was the 3?
Orange juice,
Orange, grape,
apple,
and
or-
apple.
Well, I do every once in a while buy orange juice. So going by purchasing habits, big data would be saying orange juice for me. But honestly, like any fruit juice is pretty darn good to me. And when I get apple. When I get orange juice, I usually get like, okay, this is orange juice mixed with something else, like orange juice and mango, or orange juice and banana, or just high pulp orange juice. So
I like grape juice.
Although technically I don't really drink grape juice so much as grape flavored water.
That's
That's grape
very,
juice.
That's a little different.
1% juice, guys. It counts.
Are you talking like you like drink a lot of Kool-Aid?
No, it's more like get like these kind of name brand like flavor packets and I just pour them into like a bottle
Well,
of
it's more
water.
like dehydrated than
Yeah.
it's still.
That is, like in its defense, like every single juice is that whatever flavored water, every one of them.
Yeah.
Except it's
Water
just
and
more
glucose.
sugary.
You know what fruit juice I cannot fucking stand?
Hmm?
Grapefruit.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's actually really
disgusting.
acidic.
Fuck
Yeah, I can't stand
grapefruit.
grapefruit in general.
I thought like, oh, grapefruit, that's gonna be delicious. I order it. I take a drink. Oh God, why? This
Yeah.
is a mistake.
My neighbors, they'll occasionally go out to food pantries and they'll occasionally drop stuff off for me. One of the things they dropped off for me was grapefruit juice, and I said, "Oh wow, this could probably be pretty good." And poured it out, took a swig, and I'm like, "This is the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth." And I've hit myself in the mouth with a paint scraper before.
I believe this is what we call a food library.
That was more like a food crime. Jeez, I was about ready to sue somebody.
On what charges?
I don't know, but I'll find them.
Like the people who committed, or what to charge them with?
With what to charge them with. I don't care. I would have sued the dog. You're being brought up on charges of poisoning a grapefruit juice mix and giving it to a guy. Dog just looks at us and goes woof. That's it. Doesn't know what's going on.
You're under arrest for what? For being too beautiful. Oh no, really? I'm gonna need you to come to the station.
He's got a face.
That's a lot of questions done today.
Oh,
I still say again, send more, send help.
But most importantly, send food.
I was gonna say don't send nudes. Those can go to people who deserve them. At least don't send them to me. I don't need your nudes.
I'll take nudes.
Don't send nudes, especially if it involves truck fuckers.
I'll only take nudes if they're vetted first.
If they're bad.
Please vet Cookie's nudes.
I mean, say it like that, it sounds like they're gonna have to get spaded or neutered.
Different kind of vetting.
But what if they get vetted by a vet?
Being
A
silly.
veterinarian or a veteran?
Why not both?
Veteran veterinarian.
Combat veterinarian.
We have.
Now we're just
we had
template
this since,
stacking.
like the Civil War.
Someone's gonna take care of those horses.
We had horses since like the Civil War.
Ceremonially.
So we
There
have
were
like
cavalry
one
units in World War
military.
II. Granted, I don't think there were U.S. cavalry units in World War
is
II, but
still
there were.
still not really current, but I don't think
It's
Koki.
within- It's within a century.
I don't think Koki would be getting his nudes verified by someone who was in World War II. I'm not saying it's outside of the realm of possibility. It's just I doubt it.
Just because their boner hasn't worked in 30 years, don't mean they don't know what sexy is still.
Well, I don't have an outro. Does anyone have an outro? Why do I think I'm setting myself up for pain by asking that?
I don't have an outro, but I will point out that I've spent like the last 10 minutes of this podcasting downloading like over 100 reference pictures of latex outfits. I just wanted to throw that out there.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, it's weird. It's only got one character that wears anything close to that material. Why would I need that many references? Why would I?
Is this supposed to be ominous or
No,
self-introspective?
no, I'm just pointing it out. I don't even know why I'm doing it, really.
As of
I should have stopped a long
2007,
time
the
ago.
Chinese People's Liberation Army employed 2 battalions of horse-mounted border guards in Jinqing military district for border patrol work. The PLA mounted units last saw action during border clashes with Vietnam in the 1970s and 80s.
Okay.
He's going back to the combat veterinarian joke.
Good night, everybody!
It's time for.
This is a really weak outro.
Oh, it's time to go skydiving naked into a giant pool full of Smucker's jam.
Good night, everybody!